One of the programs that came up became about no longer feeling supported, not visible, heard, not noted, allowed down, where I oversupply. I have dealt with it many, often before, and that I asked to see what became left for me to recognize a greater deeply. Needed to purge the frustration first, always aloft. So, I let all of it arise, no longer saying I shouldn't sense it, but looking to be neutral, yet being the observer also. However, most importantly, simple, absolutely being with it and listening to myself. We become the observer, the observed, and the actor. Sometimes, we must draw clear obstacles and say a clear no, and every now and then, we just laugh at the system playing out. It's a form of neutralizing it. No longer everything requires our reaction. Mainly narcissistic energetics are best handled by starving them of our recognition. Typical, I find humor one among our best tools. When we chortle on the imagined monsters which might be hiding in our closet, while we faced and found our way to dance with our very own shadows, there may be nothing left to scare us with. We take out the seriousness as we see it and twisted by what it is, simply programs to be dissolved. None of this is personal, but it's our obligation to assist, sort it out, and bring all of it to decision, and the entirety that occurs, it assists in us, do that. Besides, the nice tip I accept as druid is to drop into gratitude while matters get tough and we are battling with letting cross of something. Like a program. Give up to the conflict and permit move. The old great gadget and net are dissolving as the new is taking up. It's already going on. It is just that we cannot see it just, but however must can experience it. One is excellent guide to look inside for proofs of change, and not be distracted, misguided, and deceived through the outside illusions, which are arising to be dissolved in 0-point neutrality. Any second now, right away, the thought's control will be fully neutralized and offline. A lot of us can in reality feel the stress cooker energy is building, and yes, it's been a while on and off. Stay in power. Timelessness is what opened the door to the future. Always now, in no time. All appears like one eternal now moment. Back to the basics. Returned to simplicity. Mindfulness is key if we desire to take few of our mind and run them in place of them us. Growing mental energy is key not to succumb to outside programming and thoughts control. If you want to be responsible creators, then we've got for you to master our thoughts and emotions. Self-mastery, therefore, also the vital isolation as part of our individuation way that allows us to actually get to recognize our real self. To grow to be a clearly sovereign instead of walking after a crowd. As you release physical tension, it also helps launch the mental and emotional anxiety. Aries has all prepared happened, is all prepared taking place, and we are also making it appear as we go along, understanding what we desire to take place already exists in the quantum field. Helps us remember that rest and non-attachment are key to this process. It's going to come to you. Simply recall when there is doubt that everything is ultimately assisting you to launch step greater into your power. All to be alchemist and reversed. The comparison and pushbacks and interference are ultimately assisting us to end up greater, powerful, and reclaim our real multidimensional self.